This one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
What? Like 20? Hey, kill.
Check 24. Check 24.
On first down, gone. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. So they get the completion. That's good, but Charles, probably not good to get hit on the first play of the game.
No coaching staff ever wants their quarterback hit on any passing play, especially to start the game. What you're hoping is you have one of those tough guys back there. But sometimes when they get hit early, gets the juices flowing, and they get right into the game.
No gain on the play there, second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Mark 56. Mark 56. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. That's mine. That's mine.
Throwing on second down. Goff. They'll get this one to Cup, complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well-run route.
Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive.
We go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get them because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
On first down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards.
X3, 218, chopper.
Check.
12.
Hatchet.
Hey, foxtrot.
Just beating the play clock is gone. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Check hot. Watch the twist.
Twist on Travis.
Roy.
Gurley. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Goff. Looking this time for Woods, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Trying to get it to Woods. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Ready?
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10, right at the 30.
Watch the screen.
You kill.
41's coming. 40.
Hey, orbit.
Watch the out.
12.
41's the mic. Check 41. Ready?
So after the INT, it's Breeze. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Mark
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down. 14, spell.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Over.
Shit. Take 4.
We go 21. Pilot, 64, weak.
Breeze going to throw. And this is Cook with a grab. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. And Ginn's got it. Past the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn, 64 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They run. It's Gurley. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Goff going to hand it to Gurley, and he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Check 52. 2 for 1. 2 for 1.
Now a handoff for Gurley. Have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey,
writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. From the 44, Goff, and he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And he's got the first before he's brought down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now a first down throw, gone. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Trey Hendrickson. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. After the sack on first down, Goff nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
3rd and long. It's gone. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Opposite.
Now Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Watch out. Check 13. 54. Watch the run.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara.
Get it, baby.
Out of bounds at midfield. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Big stop, let's go.
Big kill. 80 weapon.
58, it's Mike. Watch the pass.
Check.
Here we go.
Bravo.
58's the Mike. Go 58's the Mike. Watch the run. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
From midfield, here's Breeze. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here.
Back. 11.
58's the Mike. 58's the Mike.
There's a party now. Hey, easy. Motion.
58, boys. 58's Mike. I got you, pop.
21.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Again has it complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Good shot, baby. That's a baby shot.
Here we go, here we go. 5'9".
Right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Hey, I 7.
They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Ready?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
It's 2nd and 8.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. SOS.
5'9".
41 Mike, right here, 41 Mike. Drop deep. Kill. Turn up. Kill.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
58 to Mike.
11.
I got it. You're all mine, baby.
Hey, Charlie.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike.
They gonna need some therapy after this.
Good. On 4, ready.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Now stopped him in his tracks. Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. This punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Ric Flair. 61, Matchbox Lights.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. From the gun, here's Goff. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. You know, despite the scoreline, one big play away from getting right back.
The spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Hey, I'm coming.
Point out.
Check 24. Watch 24.
Gurley again here on first down. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Switch.
2 yards on the pickup. At the Saints' 45-yard line.
56.
Hey, let's go.
56.
Go ground.
Here's Goff. Eluding the pressure right. And that's complete to Cooks. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Here's Gurley. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
On 2nd and 9. Goff. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We have not open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
56 to Mike, boy. 56.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Mike's 56.
Ain't no
Shell.
Check 99. Check 99.
Hardball.
6 right there.
Hey, Alpha.
Watch the screen.
On 4th down, Goff. Escaping the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Saints will have the football back. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down, and the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter.
Watch switch. Hey, kill. 41. Let him know. 41 Mike. Here we go, D.
02.
All day. Mike 41.
Buzz.
Come on, D. 41's the Mike.
Sammy!
I'm coming after you.
Breeze now to throw. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith. 17 there and a New Orleans first down. Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Mike 41.
36.
Let's go.
Breeze now on first down. And this will be caught at the 30.